Hey guys, Sean here. Welcome to the F1 Word and to some breaking news, and that is that Kimi Raikkonen will retire from Formula One at the end of this season. The 2007 World Champion took to Instagram to break the news, which will see his 19-year Formula One career come to an end. Now, this has been rumoured for a little while, particularly over the last couple of days with these silly season rumours flying around. And do you know what? I think it's been coming for a while, Kimi's retirement, but it doesn't make it any, I guess you could say, easier. He is an absolute legend of this sport. He is a world champion. And although I'll probably go into more about this towards the end of the season, do like a little tribute video or something like that, I've got to say, for all my jokes, I am really going to miss the guy. I started watching F1 back in 1992. Kimi debuted in 2001, so I've watched his entire career. And despite that little break where he went off to do some rallying for a while, he's just been an ever-present, a constant in Formula One. Again, aside from his time in rallying, obviously. Maybe it is time for him to move on, time to give somebody else a go, but I still think he's going to leave a pretty big hole in the sport. So I'll read you what he said over on Instagram. He said, "This is it. This will be my last season in Formula One. This is a decision I did during last winter. It was not an easy decision, but after this season, it is time for new things. Even though the season is still on, I want to thank my family, all my teams, everyone involved in my racing career, and especially all of you great fans that have been rooting for me all this time. Formula One might come to an end for me, but there is a lot more in life that I want to experience and enjoy. See you around after all of this. Sincerely, Kimi." I mean, what a career he leaves behind as well. His stats at time of recording, he's had 341 starts, 21 wins, 103 podiums, 1,865 points, 18 pole positions, 46 fastest laps, and of course that World Championship in 2007. Ferrari's most recent Drivers' World Champion, of course. I mean, it really is the end of an era, isn't it? Is the only way to really describe that. But of course, as much as I'm going to miss him, I'm sure many of you will miss him as well. Formula One goes on, and so attention is naturally going to turn as to who will take his place. Now, I'm not going to go too much into this because I have a feeling this isn't going to be the first breaking news video I make this week, and certainly not over the next week or so. But the rumour is this is the first piece of the puzzle to fall into place, and that we will soon hear that Valtteri Bottas will replace him at Alfa Romeo, with some very strong and in some cases reliable sources saying that Nick de Vries could partner him at Alfa Romeo next season, or is likely to partner him at Alfa Romeo, with Alex Albon going to Williams, and of course with Bottas moving on to Alfa, George Russell filling that seat at Mercedes. That is, at time of recording, all speculation, but watch this space over the coming days because it is going to get very, very interesting. And if we believe the rumours, it could all happen extremely quickly. Like I say, I will do a proper kind of tribute video towards the end of the year about Kimi's career, but just to kind of wrap this one up, I'm not doing this on any script, by the way. I am just waffling at you because it's kind of taken me a little bit by surprise. I was expecting it next week. But just to wrap this up, I'm just going to say again, I'm going to miss him. I've made my jokes, but he is still an absolute legend. He leaves behind a phenomenal career, and I still believe the hole he's going to leave behind is going to be pretty huge and going to be tough to fill. And it's not just on track either. You know, he doesn't say a lot in interviews, but what he has said in the past tends to get a lot of attention and makes us all smile, really. Some of his stuff off track as well. Yeah, I'm just going to miss the guy. But at the end of the day, 41 years old, it probably is time to move on. And if he's lost his love for Formula One or not his love for Formula One, he's had quite a difficult season, really, hasn't he? So maybe just doesn't want to come back next year and risk having to do the same again. But if he's lost that drive to continue in Formula One, it's absolutely the right time to go. And do you know what? If it's on his terms, which he's saying he made the decision in the winter, so it probably is, that is just perfect for Kimi. That is it for this breaking news reaction video type thing. But you can let me know your thoughts on Kimi Raikkonen's decision to retire in the comment section down below. And just quickly as well, let me know your favourite Kimi Raikkonen moment. Mine, just off the top of my head, is probably his win at Austin in 2018. And that might sound mad, but there had been such a long wait between his wins that it was actually quite an emotional result. I'm sure as I think a little bit more, I'll come up with something from a bit further back than that. But at the moment, that's all I can really think of as standing out for me. Well, I say standing out for me. I mean, World Championship aside, of course. I'm sure you'll have some great memories, though. Now, I will be back tomorrow with the preview for the Dutch Grand Prix, although there could be a breaking news video in the morning. We shall see. In the meantime, though, if you did enjoy this waffle, then please do leave a like as it really helps out the channel. And don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content. But as ever, thank you for watching. I've been Sean. This has been the F1 Word. And until next time, goodbye.